Great leaders inspire. They don't demand loyalty, they earn it. They don't command respect, they cultivate it. They don't dictate the path, they illuminate it. Leadership isn't about authority, it's about service. It's about stepping up when others step back. It's about taking responsibility when things go wrong and giving credit when things go right. The best leaders don't lead for themselves, they lead for the people who follow them. They create an environment where trust thrives, where people feel safe, where individuals are empowered to take risks and push beyond their limits. Leadership is a privilege, not a position. A leader's first responsibility is to create a circle of safety. In any organization, team, or community, people must feel protected before they can perform at their best. When uncertainty, fear, and distrust run rampant, individuals focus on self-preservation. They hold back. They hesitate. They second-guess themselves. But when a leader fosters a culture of trust, when they show through their actions that they will stand by their people, then the impossible becomes achievable. People take risks. They innovate. They support one another. They grow. Safety isn't about avoiding challenges. It's about knowing that no matter what happens, your leader has your back. Great leaders listen more than they speak. They understand that their job isn't to have all the answers, but to ask the right questions. When people feel heard, they feel valued. And when they feel valued, they give their best. Leadership isn't about standing at the front and shouting orders. It's about sitting down, leaning in, and truly hearing what people have to say. It's about making sure that every person, regardless of rank or experience, knows that their voice matters. It's about creating a culture where people feel safe to express their ideas, their concerns, their fears. When leaders listen, they learn. And when they learn, they make better decisions, not just for themselves, but for everyone. The best leaders understand that leadership is a responsibility, not a right. It's not about perks or privileges, it's about serving others. It's about being the first to sacrifice and the last to benefit. Too often we see leaders who chase power for their own gain. They take credit for success and shift blame for failure. But real leadership is about stepping up when things get tough. It's about taking the weight of responsibility off the shoulders of your team and carrying it yourself. It's about recognizing that when you choose to lead, you choose to put others before yourself. True leadership requires vulnerability. It requires the courage to say, I don't know. It requires the humility to admit mistakes. Too often, leaders believe they need to project an image of perfection, that showing weakness will undermine their authority. But the opposite is true. People don't follow perfection, they follow authenticity. When leaders are open about their struggles, their fears, their uncertainties, it creates space for others to be real as well. It fosters connection, it builds trust, it sends the message that we are all in this together. Leadership isn't about pretending to be invincible, it's about showing that even in our imperfections, we can still lead. A leader's greatest asset is their ability to inspire. Anyone can give orders. Anyone can set goals. But true leaders ignite something within people. They make them believe in something bigger than themselves. They give them a reason to show up every day with passion, dedication, and commitment. And the secret to inspiration isn't charisma, it's clarity. Great leaders have a vision so clear that it becomes contagious. They articulate why their mission matters, why their work is meaningful, why their team is essential. And when people understand the why, they will figure out the how. When people believe in the mission, they will do whatever it takes to see it succeed. Leadership isn't about being in charge, it's about taking care of those in your charge. It's about putting people first. It's about recognizing that every person on your team has their own dreams, their own struggles, their own battles. It's about knowing their names, their stories, their aspirations. It's about making sure they feel seen, heard, and valued. Too many leaders focus on results while forgetting about the people who create those results. But when you take care of people, the results take care of themselves. When people feel valued, they give their best. They stay loyal. They go the extra mile. Leadership isn't about driving people to work harder, it's about creating an environment where people want to give their best because they believe in what they're doing. A leader's impact is not measured by how much they achieve, but by how much they elevate those around them. The best leaders don't build empires for themselves, they build platforms for others to rise. They mentor, they guide, they develop the next generation of leaders. They don't hoard knowledge or success, they share it. They lift others up, they create opportunities, they make sure that when they move on, their legacy continues through the people they've empowered. True leadership is not about being indispensable, it's about making others capable of leading even in your absence. Great leaders don't chase success, they chase significance. Success is about numbers, profits, titles. But significance is about impact, it's about making a difference in people's lives. It's about leaving something behind that's bigger than yourself. The best leaders understand that their real legacy isn't the projects they completed or the revenue they generated, it's the people they inspired, the lives they changed, the culture they created. It's the way people feel when they work with them. It's the way they lead with integrity, with heart, with purpose. Leadership is not a destination, it's a journey. It's not about reaching a point where you have all the answers, it's about constantly learning, growing, and improving. The best leaders never stop evolving. They seek feedback, they welcome challenges. They embrace failure as an opportunity to grow. They understand that leadership is not about being the best, it's about making everyone around them better. It's about waking up every day with a commitment to serve, to inspire, to lead with courage and conviction. Leadership is not about titles, power, or status. It's about the people who choose to follow you. It's about earning their trust, their respect, their belief. It's about showing up for them every single day. It's about making decisions that serve the greater good, not just personal ambition. It's about choosing to lead with integrity, with humility, with purpose. And when you lead this way, when you put people first, when you lead with heart, when you inspire rather than command, you don't just create great organizations. You create movements. You change lives. You leave a legacy that lasts far beyond your time. Because true leadership isn't about you. It's about the people who believe in you, who follow you, who grow because of you. That is the mark of a great leader. That is what leadership is all about.